This is the JCB Fast Track, the world's most innovative tractor. With 115, 135, 150 and 170 horsepower models, Fast Track offers wide choice in the popular power ranges, and always with versatility. Four-wheel steer is a logical development of Fast Track's four equal-wheel, full suspension design. In true tracking, the rear wheels follow exactly the same track as the front. In delay, the front axle steers up to 15 degrees, and above that amount, rear steer comes into effect automatically. In proportional, front and rear axles steer together, but at a ratio of 2:1. Crab mode turns front and rear in the same direction. This is what happens in conventional two-wheel steer. Turning radius is measured from where a line at right angles to the front wheel crosses another at right angles to the rear. Now here's quadronic four-wheel steer. The front at maximum 40 degrees lock and the rear at maximum 20 degrees. Turning radius is dramatically reduced. Nothing comes close. No other tractor offers as much as a JCB Fast Track.
Conventional tractors use their tyres to compensate for a lack of suspension. The tyre deflects to overcome an obstacle. Traction is lost as the wheel rises, and compaction occurs as it falls. As well as obvious damage to the ground, it is uncomfortable for the driver, who slows down. Front suspension modifications to some conventional tractors do not solve rear tyre deflection, where the main force is felt. After all, the driver sits over the rear axle. No such problems for Fast Track. As the tyre goes over the obstacle, the suspension deflects, and because the spring rate of the suspension is lower than that of the tyre,
One major benefit of the Fast Track's unique suspension design is ride height, the constant distance between chassis and rear axle. There's a delay of several seconds before the ride height circuits take effect and oil is pumped through valves to restore the correct distance between chassis and rear axle. For full suspension, the great advance which no other manufacturer has been able to achieve.
the rear three-point linkage on a Fast Track is mounted directly to the rear axle. This gives all the benefits of draft sensing offered by a conventional tractor, combined with hydropneumatic self-leveling rear suspension.
With an OECD-tested pickup hitch incorporating drawbar. At the back, the full power PTO has been lowered by 90 millimeters as requested by existing users.
Especially now full ABS trailer equipment is standard on every machine.
Sensors feed steer angle information to a central control. On this simple touchpad, steer modes are selected.
So why not on tractors? With a gross train weight in excess of 24 tons, the last thing the driver wants is a loss of control when braking in an emergency, especially in the wet. No such problems for Fast Track with ABS. The fully suspended chassis ensures straight-line stopping in an emergency and full control when taking avoiding action during heavy braking.
True four-wheel braking to EEC road truck standards with an air hydraulic system for high stopping power. The system is split for safety.
Here's another major advance.
Inside, an improved cab layout. This is a cab designed by drivers for drivers. Central driving seat, excellent visibility, and controls all come easily to hand. Comfort for the driver and the passenger, like much better air conditioning ducts, putting air right on screen for faster demisting. There's now 36 forward and 12 reverse ratios. New synchros in the range box improve shift quality. JCB Selectronic. It's very useful when ploughing. For example, towards the headland, reverse can be pre-selected. Depressing the clutch engages reverse. Greater control of the work from optimum traction. The new range JCB Fast Tracks. Nothing can stop an idea whose time has come, and that time is now. An extended range of machines spans the 120 to 150 horsepower sector with high-torque agricultural engines. Almost 50-50 under load. Perfect weight distribution across the equal-sized wheels. As in the cab, comfort is a top priority.